Hey guys, we are back with the Screen Team. I'm being joined by Kadam, and Kadam has done something very cool, which he's not normally known for doing.
Oh, thank you.
He has done a theme show, and we are reviewing all Frank Sinatra films. We've done None But the Brave. It happened in Brooklyn, and we're going to finish things up with a movie called Double Dynamite. And this one, I like this film. I don't know if I liked it the best out of it. You know what? I'm going to go on record. I liked it the best out of the three. You didn't?
No.
Which one did you like the best out of the three?
None But the Brave.
None But the Brave.
Like
all right. All right. Well, you're wrong. But Double Dynamite. Double Dynamite is a story where Frank Sinatra, he's a bank teller. And he's kind of a, I don't want to say a nerd, but he's not cool.
Yeah, he's not the hip guy, you know, he's not the top dog.
Right.
He's
trying to work his way up.
Yeah.
He's trying to get we find out from the very beginning of the film, he's trying to get a raise from his boss so he can go off and marry Jane Russell's character in this film. And he doesn't do so well.
No, not at all.
So Jane Russell keeps bugging him, hey, we don't need this money, we can just get married, we can buy all this stuff, we don't have to worry, we'll just do it. Okay, let's just buy it and worry about it later. Frank Sinatra's character's like, no. We need to have a plan. We need to do things the right way. So he's not making Jane Russell happy at all in this film. But we find out later on in the movie that Frank Sinatra is able to acquire the money that he needs
very fast
to marry Jane Russell. How does he go about doing that, Kadam?
He goes in an alley. He ends up finding, you know, these two guys just beating this older guy up.
Yeah.
And this older guy's got glasses, you know. He looks like some kind of businessman,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Well, at the time, everybody was in a suit. And he literally jumps on the biggest guy that's beating this dude up.
Yeah.
Just on his back, just punching him in the head. And the big guys are like, you know what, get this little guy off of me.
Right.
And then he ended up, both the thugs that were beating up this guy just bolt off.
Yeah, why did they bolt off? I never understood that.
I mean, obviously, they could just turn around and just straight punch him in the head. He's out. And, you know, we'll worry about him later. But they end up, you know, running off. And this guy's like, you know what, boy, come with me. I got something for you. Just follow me. He goes, well, I got to get back to work. I'm late as it is. And he ends up, he's like, you know, here's a little bit of money. He goes, that's $1,000. And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Because Frank, he knows that something's fishy.
Something shady's going on in this operation, right?
And he ends up, he says, how would you like to double that? And he goes, no, I can't even accept that.
Yeah.
And he ends up going to like 2,000. Then all of a sudden, like 5 minutes later, he's at like, you know, 45,000. And he's like,
because they're betting on the horses, right?
They're betting on the horses. And he's like, oh, I can't take this. But I know for a fact on the back of his mind, he's like, well, I'm going to get married. I'm going to marry this chick and get everything she wants, which, you know, doesn't really end too well. But
so if you were in Frank Sinatra's situation, would you do the same thing?
I would actually just take the money. I'd be good with that. Buy more Frank Sinatra stuff.
We got Frank Sinatra, like we said, he's the main character in this. Jane Russell plays Frank Sinatra's fiance, girlfriend, if you will. We also got Groucho Marx in this film, and Kadam still has no idea who Groucho Marx is. The Marx Brothers at all? Nothing?
I know, what is it, the Wayne Brothers? I know those guys. The Mario Brothers? I know those.
But you don't know the Marx Brothers.
Nope. I know what you're thinking. It's all
man. Is it really all good?
No, it's not good. It's not good at all.
So what did you think about this film? Obviously, you didn't like it as much as None But the Brave, but your overall thoughts on Double Dynamite?
Overall, I thought it was really good. I wouldn't watch it again, but I'm glad that I did watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this character, obviously, that's the
Groucho Marx character?
The Groucho Marx guy.
Yeah.
He was kind of, you know, rude being the waiter at the beginning. He was rude.
What did he do that was so rude?
He sat there, he goes, you know what? You know, lady, I want you to know you deserve everything you need. Frank Sinatra's character, you know.
Was he lying? Was that not truthful? She should deserve everything.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, the financial factor of it, you know, Frank Sinatra's like, we're broke. Can't afford anything.
So are you saying that maybe he's not rude, but maybe he should mind his own business?
Exactly. Go get pig's feet or something.
You complained earlier on in this review show that None But the Brave didn't have any songs in there.
Yeah.
This particular film had 2 songs.
Two.
What did you think about the musical numbers in Double Dynamite?
It good, I guess. I mean, it's not, Fly Me to the Moon or anything like that, iconic. But I enjoyed it. Emily enjoyed it. She was, cooking. But
I thought it was funny that first musical number, Groucho Marx and Frank Sinatra, they're singing about money and stuff like that, but they're doing it like in front of this fake, kind of green screen type of thing where you can just you tell when you watch the movie that's like they're not really on that city block.
Yeah.
Was there what were some of the things you didn't like about the film?
Just the main plot of it. I get it. He meets a gangster, he gets money, and then he's like, I don't want the money, and then that's about it.
Did it seem just too simple to you?
A little bit simplistic. I was kind of white bread with it. Kind of done with it.
Yeah.
But it really didn't have like backbone to it.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally.
I tell you what I didn't like about this film. I love Jane Russell. I love her in a lot of other movies. She's a very, very strong presence in a lot of her other movies. In this particular film, nothing, man. She was whiny. It just didn't seem like a typical Jane Russell character. She was like, "Oh, Frank Sinatra, you don't do nothing for me." I'm like, oh, this is not Jane Russell. Jane Russell's Wonder Woman. She's tough. She's strong. And this one, not so much. And I wasn't on board with her character in this film at all. But the rest of the film, I dug. I like those old movies. That's just me. It's just me, man. So I want to publicly state something to Kadam right now. Usually when he is on the show, I make fun of him.
Yeah,
I give him a lot of trouble because he picks horrible films to review.
Is this the moment? Is this what
I'm trying to get there, but you're cutting me off right now. You're cutting me off right now.
Go ahead.
He always picks films that are garbage, that are trash, that are really hard to watch. Sometimes I have to force myself to watch these films. I give him the power to pick these films, and sometimes he doesn't.
I do fantastic. What are you talking about?
With great power comes great responsibility, and sometimes he doesn't have that responsibility. But this go around, sir, you did well.
Yes,
you did well, man.
So excited.
You keep doing this. We'll put you on more.
I'd like to thank everybody. My mom.
Kadam, seriously, man, thank you for being on the show. We appreciate you and the Frank Sinatra films. We'll be back next Saturday with another edition of The Screen Team. And remember, we want you to know before you go.